In 2009, when the economy collapsed and factories went dark, a laid-off mill worker in Ohio bought a used pressure washer for $180 and cleaned his first driveway for $40. 18 months later, he was clearing more in a week than that factory job had paid him in 2. Here's what nobody selling you a side hustle in 2026 will say out loud. Not one of these jobs is new. Every single one of them existed for cash, in full, with the worker keeping every dollar, decades before an app inserted itself in the middle and started taking 15 to 30% off the top. These are 18 cash jobs the apps didn't invent. They just found a way to take a cut. This is not a list of things to start this weekend. It's a record of who was already doing this, for how long, and exactly what showed up to take a piece of it. By the end, you'll know which of these you can still run today, in cash, without handing a percentage to anyone at all. Number 18, running errands for people who can't run their own. Every town has had a version of this for as long as towns have existed. The neighbor kid sent to the pharmacy, the church member who drives someone to an appointment. What showed up to change it? Apps that turned a favor into a listed service with a booking fee attached. What never changed? One client who trusts you with a house key is worth more than any app rating. Find that client directly, and the whole rate stays yours. Number 17. Watching somebody else's dog. Kids did this for a few dollars and the run of a stranger's backyard for most of the last century. The app didn't invent the transaction. It inserted a 20% service fee into the middle of it. A single boarding client who trusts your own living room needs nothing but a key and a phone number. Number 16. Delivering to somebody's door. The grocery boy on a bicycle ran this exact job for the corner store decades before a car made it faster. The delivery apps didn't invent bringing food to a porch. They made themselves the only door between the restaurant and your porch, and they charge both sides to walk through it. Number 15. Fixing what's broken around the house. Every neighborhood had a man with his own tools who'd hang a shelf or patch a wall for cash and a cup of coffee. The app turned him into a listing with a booking fee attached. The trick never changed. The second job from the same customer goes straight to your phone number, no app required. Number 14. Cleaning gutters. Nobody wants to climb a ladder for. This one barely needs history. It has always paid because the job has always been unpleasant, and unpleasant jobs have never once gone out of style. Number 13. Mowing lawns. The first true production line power mower hit American driveways in 1939, and by 1971, Americans were buying 5.5 million mowers a year. For most men who grew up in the 1960s, that mower was their grandfather's tool before it was theirs, and it was their very first brush with both a gasoline engine and capitalism at the same time. A tight route of 20 regular yards, all mowed the same day, was a real business before any app existed to schedule it, and it still is. Here's where this list turns a corner. The first 5 jobs were things almost anyone could pick up on a Saturday. What comes next took real skill, real risk, or real trust, and that's exactly why they built entire trades around themselves long before an app ever noticed there was money in them. Number 12. Moving furniture for strangers. For most of American labor history, this work started the same way every morning, men gathering at a dock or a lot at dawn, hoping to get picked for the day's loading crew. No app, no rating, just a foreman's eye and a strong back. The apps that now book 2-person moving crews by the hour didn't invent the labor. They just automated the part where somebody used to have to show up and pick you. Number 11. Washing windows on tall buildings. This trade was born in New York in the final years of the 1800s, the moment the first skyscrapers went up faster than anyone knew how to safely clean them. In 1932, 1 out of every 200 window washers in the city died on the job that year alone. A union safety program didn't arrive until 1993. It remains one of the only jobs on this list, where the danger, not an app, has always set the price. Number 10. Detailing cars in someone's own driveway. For decades, the full-service gas station attendant washed your windshield and checked your oil while you paid for gas. No appointment, no app. Just a man who worked the same pumps every day. When self-service stations spread through the 1970s and 80s, that relationship disappeared from the pump. Mobile detailing simply moved it into your driveway and put a booking fee on top. Number 9. Cleaning someone else's house. The word for this job, charwoman, shows up in the British census as early as 1841. A worker paid by the hour, in cash, with several different households on her rotation in the same week. In America, this labor was carried overwhelmingly by immigrant and black women for more than a century. Your grandmother either did this work herself or knew exactly who to call for it. Long before any app existed to take a cut of an arrangement that already worked. Number 8. Hanging Christmas lights on other people's houses. Unlike almost everything else on this list, this one is genuinely young. There is no century-old lineage here, just a modern, unglamorous truth. Nobody wants to climb an icy ladder in December, and somebody has always been willing to pay a stranger to do it instead. Here's something most versions of this list skip over completely. Every job so far involved a service. What comes next involves things, other people's discarded things, and turning them into money is one of the oldest tricks in the entire economy. Number 7. Hauling away what nobody wants anymore. This is the direct descendant of the rag and bone man, and in America, the junk man, thousands of whom worked city streets by the time of the First World War, collecting scrap metal and cast-offs door to door for pennies. The modern hauling app didn't invent turning someone else's trash into cash. It just put a booking fee on a transaction junk men were already running for free. Number 6. Buying low and reselling high. New England's colonial tin peddler pushed a cart door to door 2 centuries before eBay existed, both selling goods and hauling away whatever a household no longer wanted, to resell down the road. The thrift store flip you see online today runs on the identical instinct that cart ran on. Spot the value nobody else noticed. Move it along for a profit. Number 5. Cleaning a property between one guest and the next. Long before short-term rentals existed, the boarding house ran on exactly this rhythm. A room turned over for the next paying stranger, on a schedule, by someone paid specifically for the turnaround. The Airbnb cleaning app renamed the boarding house maid. It didn't replace her. Number 4. Rescuing furniture other people threw away. A curb, a free listing, a little sandpaper and a coat of paint, and something somebody else considered garbage becomes a genuine sale. This is the peddler's instinct again. Just applied to a dresser instead of a cart of tin goods. Proof that the same trick keeps reappearing under a new name every generation. Number 3. Keeping someone else's books. Bookkeeping became a professional trade in America, with the country's first accounting society in 1887. In 1870, only 1% of bookkeepers were women. By 1930, that number had flipped to 60%. This was a real, respected, fully professional occupation for well over a century before any software existed to log into. Number 2. Notarizing and witnessing signatures. America's very first colonial notary was appointed in Connecticut in 1639, a man named Thomas Fugill, who was later excommunicated from his own church after it came out that he'd granted himself more land than he was owed. The first common law notary followed in Massachusetts 5 years later. This has been a trusted, paid, in-person profession for nearly 400 years. The same job your grandfather could have walked into a courthouse and been sworn in for. And it remains one of the only jobs on this list where the person doing the work still keeps every dollar of it. Number 1, and the job that opened this list. Pressure washing is, honestly, the newest trade here. The equipment itself didn't reach ordinary driveways until the 1970s and 80s. But strip away the machine, and what's left is the oldest transaction there is. A stranger sees a job that needs doing, does it well, and gets paid in full on the spot by the person standing in front of them. Notice what actually held every one of these together. Not an APP, not a platform. A person, a skill, and a customer willing to pay in cash for both. What showed up later didn't invent a single one of these jobs. It just found a way to stand in the middle of a transaction that had been working fine without it. We document the systems that disappeared while nobody was watching. This one never disappeared. It just quietly started paying someone else first. Pick one. Skip the app. Keep the cut your grandfather never had to give away.